Okay. I want to show you a couple tricks about your spark plugs and the 5.4 3-valve Ford. I just took out these plugs. 4 out of 4 broke. Some broke like this. Most came out about like that. That's how they're supposed to come out. You get the buildup around the bottom right there, and it causes the plug to snap right in there if you're lucky. Or if you're unlucky, right here, they can be left in, and you can pull this out. I popped that head off of that trying to pull it out. After you get this out, this will come out by itself. Now there is an extractor tool to the public in which I used to get the electrode out once the plug did break. This tool is a Calvan tool. It works pretty good. The instructions are a little off. They wasn't specific about certain things, so you got to be careful. You don't want to push the porcelain that's left in the electrode down into your port. You'll have some problems. Luckily, I never ran into that problem. Now, the instructions with your pusher tool, here's the pusher tool that comes with it. The instructions with it, they want you to screw the nut that's in the top of this down to where it's flush with the top of the pusher. You don't want to do that. I end up leaving mine, some of them I left a 1/4 inch, some I left a 1/2 inch gap. That still left me enough to where I could get my threads from my puller tool to get in there. As you can see, I didn't get all the threads down in there, but I got enough to pull them out, and I soaked them and everything, but there was so much buildup. As you can see, the brown rust, it still didn't let any penetration fluid get down in there. Now, I'm no mechanic by any means. I did soak it. I tried to break them, crack them cold. That didn't work. Some instructions say that. I put fluid in them after the engine was heated up. Started to take some out. Like I said, 4 out of the 8 snapped off. Now, these tools work good. Just do not get the tool with the glue in it. I got it by mistake and didn't even need it. I used the pusher and the puller tool. I used a shop vac to suck extra porcelain. There's just a little grindings of porcelain that were at the top of that. Everybody warns not to get any down in your ports. So I took a piece of clear, let's see, I took a piece of clear hose like so, and I taped it to the end of my shop vac and stuck that down into the port after I pushed the porcelain down in, and this clear tube allowed me to see the extra pieces of porcelain that I thought maybe could be in there. Now, if you push your pusher tool too far and go in, the instructions tell you that the little tip at the bottom of the electrode right there, the U tip, the top, the instructions tell you that when you push that, there is no way that you can go past this. Well, I got a little bit that tells you different. There's the first one I did because I tried to get the pusher flush on the top of the pusher assembly, and I don't know how clear that's going to be for you, but you can see the porcelain broke through, and again I used my clear tube to find the little piece of steel that flew down inside the chamber and sat on top of the piston. So again, I'm no mechanic by any means. I knew the tool was made open to the public now, and didn't want to take it to the dealership to get charged $1,200. Now I have all my plugs in, ready to put this thing back together. I hope this helps. Message me with any questions that you guys have. Again, I hope it helps. Take it easy.